Hey guys, it is Tuesday, June 16th. It's Miss Reed. Today you're on Treasure Island lesson 13 called My Life Hangs in the Balance. Today you're going to read chapter 8 and you're going to finish your story. You're going to write the ending to your story today. So by the end today, you should have a complete story and you shouldn't have to come up with any more ideas for it. All right, so chapter 8 vocabulary. Number 1, taunt, to make fun of or tease someone. It's like just picking on somebody. Number 2, ringleader, the leader of a group that causes trouble or gets involved in illegal activity. 3, insolence, means rude behavior or speech. It's like kind of like another word for like disrespect. 4 is scurvy. It's something scurvy here is a word used to describe someone or something. It means mean or not worthy of respect. Number 5 is hostage. It's a person held prisoner until another group or person meets demands. You've probably heard of that before or seen it in a movie. Number 6 is to depose, which means to remove someone from office or a high rank. I'm sorry, I apologize for my dog's barking up in here right now. All right. You are going to now read chapter 8, My Life Hangs in the Balance. This is the audio recording. So follow along with the digital reader, listen to the audio recording, and come back here so we can finish the end to our story. So writing, focus on the ending. Today, you're going to focus on the falling action and the resolution. Yesterday, remember, you did all the action and events, the rising action and the climax. Today, it is focusing on wrapping this story up and ending it. So the falling action after the climax, this part wraps up the story, resolves its loose ends, and leads toward the ending and resolution. The resolution is the ending of the story, the outcome or solution of the conflict. So in order to write this, you can ask yourself, what leads to the end of my story? How can I tie up any loose ends? So think about too, like if you're reading a story or you're watching a movie and do you still have questions at the end of the movie and you're like, but they never answered that. Like they never really explained that. That's what I mean by tying up loose ends. So if you brought up something in your story and or it was an issue or whatnot, and you never really solve that issue or it's still a problem, think about how you can tie that up and make it so that your reader feels some kind of closure. And how does your story end? So think about what makes you annoyed when me, if a story ends and it's it's all of a sudden oh, and the story's over. I don't like that personally, but think about what would make a good ending to you. How could you leave your readers feeling they got not everything they wanted, but there's some everything's wrapped up, everything ended the way it kind of should end. So this is the rubric again that I'm going to be using to score your writing. So remember, exemplary, strong, develop, and beginning. You want to shoot for exemplary or strong. Exemplary, the conflict is resolved clearly and creatively. Strong, the conflict is clearly resolved. So notice the difference between exemplary and strong is the word creatively, right? So you could have a strong piece of writing and it can be really good, but it might not be the most creative. You might just wrap it up, right? So the more creative you are, the more interesting it is. That's the closer you get to exemplary. Getting strong is still totally fine. You want to shoot for exemplary or strong. You remember, your writing can always improve. My writing can always improve, and this is what I do for a living. Developing, the conflict is not clearly resolved, and beginning, the conflict is not resolved at all. So this is kind of, developing would be a little bit confusing. Beginning would be you didn't do it at all. So you obviously don't want to have beginning. Developing, you can kind of make it work. You can get better. I can give you some feedback off of that. So you are going to open up your Google Doc and write out your ending. It should be at least 1 to 2 paragraphs long. The ending, the whole story should be at least 5 paragraphs long. Now, my suggestion would be I wrote on here, you could choose a copy paste or complete draft from yesterday. So you have the completed story. So you can copy and paste the whole thing. And then just continue writing your ending so you don't have to rewrite the entire thing over again. That's not the best use of your time. So yeah, use what you wrote yesterday in your Google Doc, copy it, paste it into this new document, and then just finish the story off from there. You might have even finished it already because I told you yesterday that you could write the ending if you wanted to. So remember, it should be the same story you've been writing for the past week. I don't want 100 new stories. You're literally writing one story and you're just adding to it as you go. This is the story you're going to use from here on out. This is the story you're going to edit, and it's going to be your final story. So I'm looking forward to